Alright, so the first lift of 2026 was actually decent. We was originally supposed to do incline Smith machine, but of course somebody was on it when we went to the gym. So we just ended up doing a flat bench. And last time I recorded me doing flat bench, I was super fatigued, so I couldn't even lift heavy. But today we lifted pretty heavy. Well, decent. We're not gonna say pretty heavy, but we lifted a decent amount of weight. I used to bench, like when I first started working out, I used to bench 5 days a week. Like I used to bench every time I go to the gym. And that's how I blew my bench up from 95 pounds to like 175. But you could, of course, if I'm hitting flat bench all the time and I'm not hitting incline, my upper chest, I'm gonna have no upper chest. So I started to notice that, and then I switched from flat bench to incline, and I stopped doing flat bench. But we're gonna start doing that more now. We're gonna start doing flat bench more because I'm trying to hit 225, and I don't feel like it will take me that long if I try. So we gonna hit 225 very soon. But we did 185, and then I put on 190. I failed the first time, then hit it the second time. That was only because like I gotta get used to the safety bars. Because when I usually bench, I usually hit my chest. But when the safety bars is there, I obviously can't hit my chest. So I just gotta get used to benching at that type of range of motion, and we gonna be good. But what do we do? I failed the first time, then hit 190 the second time. Then I tried to do 195. I feel like I can do 195 if I didn't maybe I can maybe hit 195 just fresh, like just go straight into the gym, no sets, no nothing. 195, I think I can hit it. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna do bench more often, and we're gonna chase that 225. But yeah, then we hit some triceps. And it's so hard to progress on this machine. I be having to do like assisted push downs, but I only use like one finger. You know, I don't want to use my whole hand or something like that to make it too to help myself too much, but just a little bit. But it's hard to progress on this machine, bro. On not this machine, this movement is bro. It's hard. And I know what you're gonna say. Get the rope, da 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 da. Bro, no, I'm not doing the rope. I'm not doing the rope push down jump. I'm not doing it, man. You feel me? I'm doing the single arm, and we're trying to progress in this as much as we can. We got 30 pounds, which is decent, but we're trying to get stronger. Then we got the dip machine. We progressed like this. We progressed since last week. We've been doing the full stack, but now we're going into 155 and 160. And the most the machine goes is 165. So I'm not gonna lie, when we max out this machine, I don't know how we're gonna get stronger as this machine. Like 165 is the max, and then I can't really use a gym pin with it. Like maybe I can, but yeah, the machine only goes to 165. So very soon we're gonna have to. Very soon it looks like we're gonna be doing cardio with this goddamn machine, honestly. But yeah. Then we did some dumbbell curls. For arms, I usually do the cable machine, and I'm trying to get the full stack. But this week, I ain't really like, my wrist was it was kind of like messing with me, so I was like, let me just do the dumbbells. We got to 50. 50s is light, bro. I'm not gonna lie, 50s is light. We're gonna be working on 55s. I feel like I can do 60s as well, with like, if I was fresh. But as far as 50s, that shit too late, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie. So we on the 55s. We gonna work on the 55s into the 60s. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That shit, yeah, the 50s is done. There's no point in doing those. But yeah, we're not gonna give up the cables. We're still gonna do the cable, but sometimes, or not even sometimes, just we're gonna do the dumbbells a little bit more often. Maybe like 2 times a week or something like that. Then I did these chest flies. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really do chest flies like that. But, well, the only reason I don't do it is because sometimes I do it, it feels how it's supposed to feel. Like I get a good pump, contraction, all that. Like my chest feels like it's about to blow up. But other times my shoulder be hurting from this exercise. Like my shoulder, bro, I don't know if it has to do with the seat height or like how I'm sitting sometimes. I don't know, but sometimes it feels good, other times it feels absolutely terrible and I don't do it. But today it felt good. I'm not gonna lie, it felt great. I think we only did like 200 pounds or something like that, which is like more than half the stack. But yeah, sometimes, like I said, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It really depends on just how my shoulder is feeling that day, I guess. Which I said, I guess it has something to do with the what's it called? I'm trying to talk fast. The seat height, bro. God damn. It's the seat height. So yeah, like I said, some days it feels all right, other days it doesn't, and that's when it's like, I'm not doing that no more. But yeah, this was still a decent lift, especially the first lift of 2026. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely got some big ass plans for this year in terms of getting stronger. Like, we've only been training progressive overload for like 10 months, maybe 11 months, something like that. So it hasn't even been a year. So just imagine a whole year of strength training, progressive overload, things of that nature. But we're gonna absolutely be strong as hell. We're gonna be stupid strong by the end of the year. Not even by the end of the year, but just like the middle of the year, like July, summer. But we're gonna absolutely be strong as fuck, bro. Like, I'm telling you.